So this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 12 mini, big and small, okay? The smallest 12 you can get and the biggest 12 you can buy. And I want to do the unboxing at the same time just because these are contrasting each other from big to small, and I want to show you the difference in hand if you're deciding on either of these devices. Now I gotta say, this is a small iPhone, and I'm very excited that Apple's bringing premium features to such a small device. Like, you don't really lose out on anything by going with a smaller iPhone this year, except for battery life. The bigger one, on the other hand, is big, you know? They managed to keep it kind of similar in size to the previous iPhone, but it still feels like a really big iPhone. I just want to show you the difference between these two in size and comparison. Like, you need to use two hands at all times with the Pro Max, where the Mini just feels so comfortable to hold in the hand. Now, of course, you don't get the power adapter in the box. You don't get headphones in the box. All you get is stickers, your SIM tool, and your Lightning to USB Type-C cable. So here's the entire 12 lineup: 12 mini, 12, 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max. Let me start with the mini. Like, to me, this is the most special one on the table. For Apple to create such a small device and give you the exact same features and functionality as the bigger 12 is remarkable. There are so many phones out there. Most of them are really big. A lot of small phones don't have the horsepower that this phone has. And being able to create one and offer it on the market right now is a great thing. If you like one-hand phones, you're gonna love this thing, especially guys who wear skinny jeans or have tight pockets. This is gonna fit in perfectly. The 12, I still think, is the best bang for your buck. The 12 Pro is like the evil middle child. It's there, it's not much better than the 12, and the only reason you're buying it is because you want the telephoto lens. The Pro Max, on the other hand, is for the individual that truly wants a big screen. Like, I don't mind this size if I'm using two hands, but to carry this every day is a bit cumbersome. Like, I have long fingers, I have big hands, and even after holding this for a while, they get stressed out. And as soon as I hold any of these other devices, my hands feel a sigh of relief. I'm more of a 12 and 12 Pro kind of guy. I feel like the screen to body ratio is the perfect size, but I might switch to the Pro Max if the camera is significantly better. Now, since we're talking camera, the 12 mini has the exact same cameras as the 12. So if you've seen my review on the 12, then that's what you should expect from the 12 mini. The Pro Max, on the other hand, differs from the rest of the devices. Yes, it has a wide, ultra wide, and telephoto lens, plus a LiDAR sensor like the 12 Pro, but these lenses work a bit differently. For example, the wide lens, it's a bigger sensor than the wide lens on the 12 Pro, which means in low light situations, it's gonna allow more light into the sensor. There's also sensor shift stabilization. This allows the sensor to be stabilized rather than each individual lens like you would with optical image stabilization. Now, sensor shift stabilization is a fancy marketing term from Apple. All that means is IBIS. If you've heard of in-body image stabilization that you'd get from a professional camera, that's exactly what's happening here. Stabilize the sensor, and all of a sudden, all the lenses you attach to it will benefit from image stabilization. Don't stabilize the sensor, then you gotta use optical image stabilization and stabilize each lens individually. Now, with the 12 Pro Max, that means you'll have better low light photography. You'll have less noise when the image is being processed, since everything's being stabilized while you're recording video or taking a photo. Now, how much better is this than the regular 12 Pro? Well, I'm gonna be doing a full in-depth camera review on that to figure if it's worth the upgrade. The display size on the iPhone 12 Pro Max is 6.7 inches, bigger than last year's 11 Pro Max, but the screen quality, brightness is exactly the same as the 12 Pro. They're both amazing to look at. One thing Apple continues to do very well is calibrate the screen for great color accuracy, and that's what you're gonna continue to get with the new iPhone 12 or 12 Pro. Now, I don't know battery life on the 12 Pro Max, but I have read a few reviews from this morning, and they say the 12 Pro Max's battery life is significantly better than what you get on the 12 Pro. I know this wasn't an in-depth video because this is an unboxing, but I do this to collect your questions. So if I couldn't answer something or you couldn't find something in another review, let me know your questions in the comments below and I'll try to answer them in my full review. I hope this video was helpful, because if it is, I'd appreciate if you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.